Hey y'all, check this out. Since our economy's in the toilet, I figured I'd use an actual toilet to show you why. Now notice there are two main components to the toilet. There's the reservoir and there's the bowl. Let the reservoir represent the American people and let the bowl represent the government, which is pretty fitting because it's the part that gets full of crap. I am loaded with crap. Now, notice as we look into the reservoir, we can see that that is where the majority of the real work is done. And it's the same thing with the American people. That is where the majority of the real work is done. And where does the government get its money from? The American people. Now, when crappy things happen like an attack on our country or a natural disaster or crime, the government uses the money accordingly to either prevent certain things from happening or to use the money to correct these problems as they arise. But what keeps happening is that the government keeps taking money from the American people and keeps spending it outside of the scope of protection. Over the seas, let's go, men. Hey, another round of drink for my mates. The American people are struggling to recover their dollar because the government won't relent on excessive taxing and spending.
Crikey, but notice how the water in the bowl stays full, even though the reservoir isn't filling back up. But the water in the bowl is useless, just like the money that we keep printing. More and more, it's becoming useless.
Oh, he's an angry toilet.
I guess you could call this economic syndrome inflation. Now, if the government would take their finger off the lever and let the reservoir fill back up, and they can do this by either implementing a maximum of a 10% income tax or a 10% consumption tax, then the government would have real money to flush our debt with.